Good morning everybody, welcome to BP Paving, Nottingham's #1 landscaping and driveway company. I don't know if that's true. However, if you're here, make sure to hit that like and subscribe at the bottom. Keep yourselves involved. Small family business, we're not the big boys, we're not the big guns, we need your help. We need people to help build this channel and make it important. So we're working class, working people, and we're like you guys, and we want to be represented out there. So we want to be up there with the big boys like Jake Paul and those weirdos. Okay, so as you guys saw last week, we dug out a 120-meter patio and we got the sub base installed, ready to rock and roll. So I've arrived on site this morning. It is a fresh 6 degrees today. Autumn is definitely here. October in a few days. Who can believe it? This year has flown by. Yeah, so it's going to be a bit of a nippy one this morning. It's normally like this time of year. Sun will come up, it'll warm up, it will be nice. So today we've got some sand arriving, coming on a forklift, or a moffat as it is called in the industry. They're moving on from that, so we're going to sort of get mixing, start laying the patio. We've got to start with a difficult bit near the house. There's some manholes, we've got a bit of cutting to do to get started. So we should get a bit laid today, but this is the more problematic area, so to speak. I say problematic, difficult, technical. And then once we get past that, it's just straight laying. 100 meters plus of just easy laying. So hard work, hard graft, but we will get stuck in as we do. Don't have to have a bit of a guess out here. Let's have a guess how long it takes. I'm going to speak to the lads. We're all going to have I think we should have a little sweepstakes, see who gets it right. I'm saying 7 days. I'm going with 7 days to be laid, 7 working days. So it should be laid by next Tuesday, going to plan. Obviously weather depending, blah, blah, blah. Things going wrong, as they do. Oh, I've just seen John A. Stevens, who've got my sand on a moffat, going that way. So they've gone the wrong way, so they're gonna have to turn around and come back. But anyway, they are here, so that's a good start. We can get rocking and rolling with things. That means I have to get the customer to move the car, because they just insist on parking the cars where I need to be working. Every day! So, yeah, it happens on every job. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to speak to the lads. We'll have a little sweepstake. If you guys in the comments want to have a little guess how long you think it's going to take. So yeah, I'll hop out of the van now and we'll get this sanding. Okay, so that is the first job of the day done, just to get the car moved that was parked here. Yeah, it's not the customer's fault. It's always the same. You can guarantee no matter where the part we want to put stuff. So yeah, it is what it is. I hate knocking on the door at 20 past, 7, but it's the way it goes. So yeah, this is a driveway from Friday that you saw us all clean. So again, we'll give it another once over. We'll keep keeping it clean. But yeah, it came up pretty well. Consider, if you guys can remember the muck and the dirt, can't complain a little bit. But again, we've got a super high power jet wash coming at the end of the job. Gaz luckily is now working for us, and he's closed his own company down, so he has a whole load of tools we've got to pick up, got all sorts of stuff at our available to us now, so that's changed the game a little bit. So yeah, that's it. I've just saw John A's come out the road and go down this way, so they must have another delivery before me probably, which means I've turned up early for nothing. There you go. But anyway, we shall crack on until the boys get here. I bought them a little Prezi today. They should be happy, although it's after what's happened today, it's become a bit laughable, but you'll see shortly. But the thought was there. So, but as you guys remember, look, we're here and we're ready to go. To the average landscaper, this would look daunting, but not to the turbo team, the A team. So yeah, let's get rocking today. I'm looking forward to it actually. So big test. So well, it's not, it's the same thing over and over, it's just bigger, isn't it? You know, I think people will get overwhelmed by it. They're just looking too far ahead. All you can do is lay one slab at a time, right? That's what you do, is keep putting them down one at a time. So luckily, because I'm here at 7:30, John A's teams have just arrived, which means I get to put things where I want them now instead of where they're put, which in turn can make our jobs a lot easier. So I'm going to set up a new plastic sheet up here near the slabs. Sorry, I don't know it that way. Put a new sheet here. All the sands are going to go on there. Then we're going to barrow some around the back. So the plan is we're going to mix on the front at first, but keep taking tons around the back. Then once we've laid about 5 tons worth, we'll have 5 tons stockpile around the back. Then move to the back, get all the front clear, work our way out. So yeah, sounded good in principle, eh? Let's get rolling. So that's a new fresh sheet down, board down. Here comes the mandem sugar. I'm going to put it the first one here. Yeah. Brilliant, mate, thank you. I'll bit back. Cheers. Nice one. Get the idea, so I got 3 today. So I put like 1, 2, 3 on the sheet. We can mix. Got a space. Have to get a little bit of cut of plastic for here just to barrow in and out. Path's not too much of a problem. Wash down with this jet wash that's coming. So yeah, just got to get 120 mixes done now and 120 mixes around the back. So it shouldn't be a problem. Well, that's the first mistake of the day. It's not too bad. Can anyone else here spot the problem? I'll scroll around. No cement. 6 bags to a ton. And my mistake, in my haste on Friday, I've ordered 6 bags, 3 tons. So I'm now 12 bags of cement short. So, so I've just ordered them rapidly, but we'll be all right. This ton, it'll take us till lunch, probably to use up a ton easily. Probably over that with all the setting out we've got to do. And then I can always order some more for this afternoon or the morning, or nip and fetch them if I have to. It's not a problem, but my mistake. These things happen. It's not about your mistakes, it's about how you deal with them and move forward efficiently. Right, let's see if Foldsy can spot the immediate problem that we have on site this morning. Bear in mind he's still in weekend mode. When he's got his glasses on, yeah, that means he's in sport mode. He's not.
The digger's here.
The digger's still here. Everything's around the back. It's right in front of you is the problem.
What's that?
Think about it.
3 ton for today. Cement's here, SBR's here.
Connell. Is the cement there?
Yeah.
How many?
Enough for today.
6.
Yeah, 6 for that 1 ton. We'll do 1 ton today because it's Monday. I'm still hanging, so.
Oh, listen, mate. There's meant to be 18 bags. I've misordered.
I rang up and told you to change it.
Oh, was it you?
Yeah.
Oh, I knew something was wrong. Yeah, I've ordered it anyway, but my bad. Okay, so first job. Let's get a couple of slabs around. As you can see, they're quite heavy. So we're going to set up the table, we're going to cut something off, we'll just get a load of halves cut throughout the day because we need a load of them. We'll go from there. Okay, so that's a few of these bad boys round. No easy feat, not too bad to be honest. One man can carry them, but it's not an enjoyable task. And then we're just setting up the saw now, and we're going to get a gang just cutting halves. And so 2 setting up and cutting in around these manholes and getting started, which is going to be, I think the first cut there's 2 manholes and a drain cover. So it's going to be a bit of tinkering around. Getting, you know, once we get out of this area here, after that it's just straight cuts and we're going to sort of run out, so it should be fine. But yeah, we're going to just prep a load of cuts, a load of halves, because there's no, I think we need about 20 halves, don't we? Easy. So might as well get them ready to rock and roll. Okay, so our first slabs are cut, so we're going to do a 600 cut, which is all marked up ready. We bought some slabs around. What you didn't see on video was we got it out and something had landed on the plug in transit the last time we used it, and the plug was smashed a bit, so we've had to re-plug it. So while we were doing that, we've got a whole pack round, so there, at least it's done now. And now we're just setting up, and we're going to get ready to, we're just going to cut a load of halves and get things ready. Start doing that area there. Okay, so as you've seen, we have now mastered the cutting, set the table up, a couple of little glitches we found, so we've fixed them. Slightly, I don't know if you guys can see, there's a bolt here, there's a bit too much movement on it, so we've had to tighten that up, but we've got it now, so we're cutting it, well, within 2mm, perfect. First cut's a ball ache, so we're sorting that out. We've got some slabs around. So yeah, we'll start getting stuff laid in a minute, but just ironing out the kinks, trying to get things worked out, which I feel like we've done now. So we've been using the table, as we talked about, to cut the halves. Makes it easy, get within 2mm, but the more intricate cuts, Gaz is using the grinder to cut. We're just cutting round the manhole lid now, look. And meanwhile, because we can't be bothered to set up the cement mixer at the minute, for now, we're just going to do a hand mixer so we can get started with the manhole and get that set. So the majority of the tricky cuts are against the house, so we're going to concentrate on that today, and then hopefully tomorrow's a nice clean run, as we'd call it. So I'm going to show you today day in the life of the boys. I thought I'd show day in the life of the boys because it's been rumoured that you do nothing, mate.
I don't.
You do nothing at all.
I wish you didn't.
I know. So obviously when you lay in a patio, people don't take into account the 120 mixes. So yeah, but so yeah, a little bit of behind the scenes. Okay, so we have a mixer, we've got a tub, we've got a brush, we've got SPR, we've got a table saw. Everything is rocking and rolling just how we want it to. You doing it, Connell?
45 minutes later.
SPR. Hey, you better take your time for it to be perfect.
You right?
And rush it.
Hey.
Like,
That's got to be the best SPR anyone's ever seen, because it's just took 15 minutes to mix. There we have it, first cut of the day. Would be one of the more tricky ones. So now we're going to drop in a 1200 here, get this manhole cut in here, maybe this one next. We're just going to try and get the manholes worked, I think. And it's like I say, it's a ball, like so we've got drain, and drain in the corner, so we can get this whole run in today of all the cuts, all these manholes, the lids and everything cut in. It's literally probably are the hardest cuts on the job. That's it. So it's just the monotony of laying the size of area, but yeah. So notice, and I'm going to draw attention to, appreciate these drains are circular. We're going to grow out the little corners that are left, reason being there's quite a few of them, I've done the best deal I can for the customer in terms of price wise, and to probably take them all out, change them all. We've looked at them and they're too high. They're like P-traps and they're too high. So you literally would have to like excavate the whole thing, repipe it all to drop it down, or to put, if I don't, it's hard to explain, but the way the drains are, the way the products are that you use, if we just clicked it into that drain that's currently at that level, it would be higher. So we'd have to reduce all the pipes and everything. So you're talking like, probably take a day, and the materials and everything else. So the cost of it would just be ridiculous for the customer. So, and like I say, I'm imagining of a driveway, or sorry, a patio this big, he'd rather spend the money elsewhere. So anyway, shortly we'll get set up and we'll start running slabs and get time lapse going for that. Like I say, I am conscious of the whole time lapse thing, so I'm trying to do more talky bits. So again, I appreciate it's probably people in the comments are going to tell me to shut up and they'd rather watch time lapses, but you can't please them all. So there you go. Anyway, we'll get on with it all. Another thing I want to point out is, you see the little gap in this corner here? The customer's asked that it's flush to the house. Obviously it falls away, which is cool. However, in this corner here, the brickwork's out, it's not square. So it's left that gap. It is what it is. Just got to pray that the rest of the house is square now all the way down. So preferably, we'd have left a gravel trap. We'd have just trapped it past the drains, and just like this would have been a gravel trap all the way along the house. Customers, oh well, maybe we'd have gone to the threshold with it here, but that's what we'd have done. But the customer wants it the way he wants it, so it's fine. But I feel like you're adding a bit of risk. I mean, luckily there are the drains, so if there is any water near the house, which there shouldn't be, but as a guarantee, you have got the drains. However, if it was mine, I'd have had gravel. The more drainage on a patio or a driveway, the better, is the rule of thumb. Okay, so that's enough messing about for now. Let's start getting this area in. Like I say, we're going to run a row along the house, do all the cuts, get around these manholes. So unfortunately, guys, we're going to go to a time lapse, but it's other than that, it's 3 hours work in slow motion. Okay, so we have done what we set out to do, thank God. We was going to try and run it to the end, but we ran out of time really today. But oddly enough, this section here, if anyone knows the job, with these two manholes is probably one of the toughest sections. So now that's in, I'm going to have to explain it. I suppose if you guys, we could just run slabs in now, so there's no messing about and cutting, so we'll just run these rows in one at a time. So like, I mean, I can't see any reason now, tomorrow, with the old looks we've had today and with the messing around, we should get, I'd like to say majority of this area, should get majority of this area laid tomorrow, because it's just straight runs now. So yeah, that's what we're going for, isn't it, boys? We're going for the full, this rectangle tomorrow, aren't we?
Oh
which doesn't look possible at the minute, but to be fair, this camera angle, it doesn't look like I've done anything. But actually, it's quite a big area we've already done. And like you say, these manholes take forever. We've had to set them and put them all in and so on and so forth. Just finishing up now, washing down, tidying up. See you in the morning. Good morning, everybody. Just arrived on site. I've got my cup of tea. I'm on tea at the minute. Getting a bit sick of coffee. Oh, there's a predator at the end of the path. Site, clean and tidy. Path, tidy. Potentially not clean. Back garden, as clean as can be expected, considering we need a bag today to get rid of all the rubbish and cardboard. So that's today's agenda. Yeah, had a fair crack at it yesterday morning. Can't complain. Looking good, did all the difficult bits and bobs. So happy that's out of the way. These are nightmares. So anyone who's got any idea of the game knows the intricacy that goes into these sort of sections, but it's looking absolutely amazing. So I think this morning I'm going to come out one more here on a half bond up the path. So I'm going to cut in around this corner here, so it'll be a half bond. It's a cut, obviously see the little notch, and then running this area this way. So yeah, we're going to go for gold. So from that point we're going to set the timer and we'll see how much we can get laid in one time lapse or a 2-hour time frame. So I'm excited about it. It's exciting to have this much going on. Yep, buzzing with it. Feel like I've got my mojo back. Oh, and also now, thank you everybody, we're fully booked into Christmas, and I think we've got probably the whole of January also, and I've got 2 bookings for the spring because customers are having other work done, like they're having extensions built, conservatories, and they want to do in April, March. So yeah, so I've already got like 6 weeks work in the new year as well. So I mean, that's phenomenal. That's very rare to be that busy at this time of year. So yeah, again, I believe a little bit in divine intervention, so thank God for that. And yeah, keep rolling, keep going at it. So yeah, anyways, wait for the lads to get here and we'll get cracking. Right, so before we begin, this is what we did yesterday. Obviously a bit of a nightmare, as I said, all the little cuts, the 2 manholes, setting the lids, everything else, but that's our bit done. So a lot of this is now running in. So that's our first day. So the question is, how many days do you guys think it's going to take us to complete this? What are you saying, Folder? Included, so
what? Sorry.
Just lay up and finish, yeah.
I like to give time.
Huh?
I like to give people time, you see.
I reckon this week,
As long as it takes. Some might say
5.
How long's a piece of string?
I'd say 8 days total. You reckon 8 days to lay it all?
8 days.
So that'll be like next Thursday. Is it? Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, Wednesday.
Yeah, mate, someone put the finger out, done some work.
We'll see until next Friday.
Next Friday then we're saying. I'm saying 8 days, so you're saying 10 days. How many days do you reckon to lay it all?
A bit quicker if somebody pulled the weight a bit.
I don't know who's firing shots at.
I'm not even going to justify that with a response. Gaz, what are you saying? Yeah. Get laid up.
By next Friday.
By next Friday. We're saying 10 days total. We've got 9 days left. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see what you guys think in the comments as well. Do you reckon we can do it 9 days? Anyway, less talking, more walking. We need to walk the walk now. So we're going to start laying now. Let's see what we can get done in the space of 2 hours. One time, that's I think 2 hours. Okay, so we've been going for just over an hour and we've currently already got this area in. So we had to do another cut on this corner. We're just dropping quite a technical cut in at this corner, and then it should be like straight running. So hopefully today I think we're gonna do some halves. Well, the 490 I think. This path here, and I'm gonna just drop a couple in here and then run all this back and fill in this area here. But yeah, it's going really well, apart from the battery on the radio dying. So good stuff. Okay, so we've had a little break. It's about 10:30, and we're now going to continue onwards with the patio laying. Connor's favourite thing.
You know, my favourite thing is
What?
Friday. We're going to finish. We're at the pub.
These youngsters. Anyway, let's get going. Let's crack on. Okay, so it's just after lunch now, absolutely smashing it. I don't even know what's here, it's about 20-25 metres gone in. So we're just running this one in now, and then we're going to run this row in here, so it's staggered. And then I think, possibly, depending on time, just start doing a few cuts along the house here, around these drains and stuff, just to set the bomb for the morning. But yeah, I mean, I think you'll all agree it's a pretty considerable amount of work gone in a very short space of time. So no hanging about around here, no messing around, we get it done. That's where it goes. Someone's found a football and a goal. Okay, so we've just arrived at work. We've got the Moffat here dropping some more sand off. So, oh, my lens is dirty. 1 second, boys and girls. Right, try again. Yeah, Moffat's here, sand's arriving. We've got to start stockpiling stuff on the back in order to work our way out. So, unfortunately, it means we're going to have to barrow all the sand around the back. So once we get halfway through the lay-in, we can then just mix up on the back, meaning it'll just make it easier. I'll explain when we get around the back. So anyway, we've got to get the sand round, some slabs around to get rock and rolling. So that's going to take us about half an hour, We'll see how it goes. So that's that ball ache of a job done. So the plan is to stockpile 6 ton round the back for next week, and I'll pop around there in a minute and explain why that has to be. Okay, so as I was saying, there's 3 ton we stockpiled here. I plan to get 6. Well, this 3 we'll use to lay this bit, and then we'll get some more, another 3 on there, which will kind of do this bit once this is moved. And the reason is we've got to lay off the property to keep the mills on the joints, you know what I mean, because it's so tight. So the problem is, if you laid up here, you could potentially leave a gap around the side so you could barrow. First of all, it's the distance you've got to travel with mix, and then secondly, then when you run this path back in, you work your way out, so you'd be coming back down, laying, but then you might get to here, and if there's just a contingency of a mil, couple of mil out on those joints, when you get here, it could be 10-20, and you end up with like a massive problem. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to do round this side today, which I'll show you in a minute, and then probably Friday, Monday, we're going to lay all this bit, this corner, and then just start running rows, you know, from here across, you know, so we don't have to keep going out. So a mixing station basically will move to here, and that is the reason behind it. So it's absolutely fresh. I can't believe how cold it's dropped, but yeah, so in a minute we'll start mixing up and get ready around the other side. Okay, so it's about 9 o'clock, we're all set up now, we've got all the sand around the back and we're getting rocking and rolling, and we're just starting on the path. Obviously we've got to continue down to this end here, and then our plan today is to sort of try and conquer this area if possible. Can't see a problem, slabs are big enough. Get this bit all laid, and then we'll go back over to the other area later in the week or next week and start. We're in the big area, and so we're still on for the end of next week. I reckon finish by next Friday is optimistic. I think it'd be like Monday, Tuesday the following, jointing up and stuff, but still a result. So anyway, yeah, I'll keep you up to date with what's going on. Trying to avoid the whole time-lapsey thing because of the nature of the job and it being quite monotonous and doing the same thing over and over. I mean, it's quite difficult to know what to record, so but yeah, I'll try and keep it more video clip than time-lapse if possible. Okay, so we're starting to look like a job now. We've sort of got the path in and finished, so then what's going to happen is we're just cutting this cut for here that goes slightly around the corner, so this path will finish flush here, then we start a new row next to it, and then it'll come past and along this turf, this little play area, and then we'll tidy all that artificial turf back up around the path and to the slab here. So yeah, looking good. We're happy with that. Oh, the folds there. What are you doing with that? What are you doing?
Doing what?
That blue thing.
Corday level, sir.
Well, hate to break to you, bro. Looks a bit low on the corner there.
Nah.
You gotta take it back out.
It's your fault, that is.
Why? Because I'm watching you.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's us in. We've had a bit of an hold up discussing, what was it? What we've been discussing? It's no, it's keeping the bond. The customer wants to keep the bond, but obviously something's got to break somewhere to tie it back in. So anyway, after a bit of negotiation, we are back where we need to be, and we've got a plan of attack. So yeah, let's crack on with it. So I think we've cracked it. Problem we've had is this is an afterthought, and there's a fall on it, which was always known about. Customer doesn't want to step, and he doesn't want to break the bond, so he wants to keep the bond from the front to the back. So we did that, and then we couldn't get the falls right, and blah, 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 so we've had to change this slab over, and then which wouldn't have been a problem, but then in keeping the bond, you've created a cross joint. So there is a cross joint here. Ugh. However, it's the way it has to be. It's the customer's request. We had this slab this way, and this was a 600, and it didn't work out, and he wanted to change. So anyway, I think we've found where we need to be now, and we're back on track. Just got to cut around this pipe now, and then that's it. We'll lay up to the gate, and that'll be this bit done for the day. Good morning, we're back again, back on site, and yeah, yesterday was a bit of a nuisance. So I don't know if I explained it well enough yesterday, but basically the customer decided into the job to make the main area of the patio that we haven't laid yet narrower, and then to do this area here, which was like a utility slab area. Well, the problem we've had is there's a severe fall on it. There's quite a decent fall this way. So what happened was this patch running in level at the bond that it's at, but then when it was meeting here, it was leaving like a step here, and because of the bond, we couldn't really adjust the slab on this corner to give it the slight angle to kind of lose that. So let's say we had to change the bond on this one here. So it was a debate whether to have two 600s to lift slightly this end, or put this 1200. So we decided with the customer to go for the 1200, which we think looks better. However, it has left cross joint because the customer did want this bond from this whole area to follow through, which is fair enough. I mean, personally, I probably would have broken it and just changed the bond to avoid this. I mean, but we've got one cross joint. It's just unavoidable, but you know, we do what we're asked to do. Like I said, me personally probably would have just broke the bond here or at the corner here, and just started a new bond basically on this side bit, but it's getting there. We've got our gravel traps in both sides as agreed, and we've got a couple more rows to run in this morning. But yeah, I mean, we're having what we've done now, sort of, well, it's Thursday morning, so we've done 3 days laying, and I mean, it's a considerable area that has gone in. Can't complain. So today's plan is to finish off around there. There's a couple of rows to go in, and then we're going to sort this area out down here, start running this in, probably get this get this area in here, and then obviously probably tomorrow we'll come and just start a few rows here. It's Friday, we've got to stockpile some more sand round, get all the cement round, because we'll start mixing it over here on Monday, and then yeah, get basically set up for Monday, so at that point we're 5 days into laying. And then I think personally, I reckon we can get it, well, we've got till the end of next week to get it laid, but I think it could get laid up by, if we get at it Wednesday, maybe Thursday next week. Then we've got some soiling to do around the garden, gravelling down this side, all the pointing to do. So yeah, it's still a lot ahead of us. We're all a bit getting a bit tired now towards the end of the week, but we're going to keep battling on. But I mean, it's going to look incredible. And you know, to get, I mean, what's the, you know, we must have laid, I mean, yesterday was a bit of a, Monday was a bit of a nuisance, because we had to do the manholes, and yesterday was a bit of a nuisance because we had to go around there. But once we get this bit done today, it's kind of straight running, so it speeds up incredibly. So you know, to get 60 odd meters laid in 2.5 days is pretty good going. So yeah, you have to you guys let us know what you think. If you think we'll get it laid for Wednesday, Thursday or Friday next week, you have to let us know in the comments. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. You know, there's a few little bits. We're going to change it. We put this slab in here for a full threshold, but we're going to change it and put a joint in so it's full bond. Again, at the customer's request. We've got these manholes to do, so there's little bits of messing around to do. But yeah, it's couldn't be happier. You know, I don't think there's many people turning around this level of work. You know, most people to lay 60 meters, it takes them 3 weeks. You know, so we're doing it pretty quick. So, and that's the idea, to keep turning your job around quick. So yeah, happy days. We'll get on. Well guys, thank God that bit's over. I'll be honest with you, it's I think because it was a bit of an extra, it's felt like we're I feel like we're not been doing anything, like we're stalling, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's looking pretty good. We've cut all the turf back in. We did that yesterday as best we can, because we had like a little artificial turf and a little play area for the kiddies. So yeah, that's all done now really. So it's pretty cool. And the path, we just changed the blade on the saw. We noticed it was getting a bit dull, snagging. It started to snag. It's one of those things when you change it, I don't know, people who've got experience will know, you sort of like, all of a sudden it starts playing up and you change it, and then the first cut you do, it just cuts like butter, and you realise that you've been cutting with a blunt blade for about 3 days. It's been a nightmare. So anyways, I shall continue the mission. In fairness, Gaz has got the steadiest hand I've ever seen with the hand grinder. It's ridiculous. I think because he's only ever cut with that, or he's learnt to do it like that, it's like, I've never seen anyone, he does it just with one hand. Absolutely. So it's one of the most skilled hand cutters I've ever seen. So happy days. Another result for BP. But yeah, got the table saw back in action now. It's had a bit quick service and repair, and we're back around this, the main drag of the driveway. Thank God. Okay, so we're just gonna adapt the drain. I'll take the concrete out around it. We're gonna lay, I think, to the corner of the house. Then we're gonna start staggering it back and laying this bit now. Happy days. go, go! Perfect.
Don't mess around, mate.
There's a little tappy tap tap now.
No.
Looking good. Hiya! Get more requests on the thingy for your OnlyFans, you know.
Yes!
At the moment, he's not doing OnlyFans, but he's doing private requests.
Yeah.
So you just inbox us what you want from Connell's in that department, and he'll forward those things on to you for a price. He'll give you a quote back.
Very good price. It's cheap.
Well,
Right, the first few.
very good, very nice.
£1.3.
£1 fish.
Oh man.
What a guy. Okay, so it's taking shape. We're now starting to just run this area in here, but we've got in mind for some ducting to go in for the jacuzzi, and we've got to also leave a gap for tomorrow to get all the materials around. As I said, we're going to stockpile sand and cement everything around here for next week to lay this area. So, but I reckon what we've done, 3.5 days laying really, and we've done about, we estimate about 80 metres. So not too bad, 80 metres porcelain. So anyway, as if by magic, this is going to be laid. Good morning everybody, it is BP Paving. It's Friday morning, officially the best day of the week, and I am absolutely happy as Larry. I am happy as Larry. What a week, what an achievement. You know what I mean? From where we were Monday to where we are now, 80 metres porcelain laid, flat as a pancake, beautiful. Customers are happy, the job's gonna look min. We've got in a few, you know, we had in 4 weeks for this, so fingers crossed. It should be well and truly, I think we could possibly done a week early. Maybe even if it's a few days, but the boys are working hard. I've said to them, you know, same old rule, if you get done and dusted, you can have a few days off paid, and no one's going to complain at that. So yeah, we're just cooking with gas. Absolute testament to the boys, testament to the team, and it goes to show when everyone's on the same page and getting on with it, and people aren't disrupting and causing problems and pissing and moaning and carrying on, we can get shit done. So yeah, anyway, that was one of the members of the team walking past my van window just then. If I'm honest with you, he flicked the bird at me. He did. So I'm going to hop out of the van now and punch him in the mouth, and then we should continue the day. But that's not really what's going to happen. I'm going to say, morning, you alright? But yeah, so I'm saying, teamwork, dreamwork, it's feeling smooth. Everyone is a part of the machine. You know what I mean? We've got, everyone's a little cog in that little watch. You know, no one cog's more important. Do you know what I mean? We've all got a place. One's on the mixer, one's putting the mix down, one's leveling the beds, one's SBR on the slabs, one's putting the slabs down, one's cutting the slabs, one's putting the spaces in. I'm walking around filming, doing nothing. You know what I mean? It's just the way it is. Everyone's as important as each other. But yeah, when everyone's on the same page, and you know what I mean, it just runs a lot smoother. And I think, as you guys can see, you know, over this week and last week, especially this week, that's what's occurring. So yeah, we have harmony at the minute, and we're blessed. So yeah, let us crack on with the day. Nice easy day for the boys today. We're going to load the back out with all the materials for next week ready, because we're moving to the back of the job so we can sort of block ourselves in. Yeah, that's it really. Get stuff around the back, maybe lay a bit, I don't know, I'll be honest with you, we're all tired, you know. We were going to crack on with it this week, but I mean, we're on schedule. I'm not going to push too hard. Push too hard, people start getting cranky, upset. It's just not worth it. So yeah, we'll probably finish midday today. We'll get to I think we're all going to go and have a bit of a pub lunch we've been talking about, and enjoy the weekend, ready for the some more chaos next week. Okay, first job, sand and slabs around. Can't wait. Okay, so that is everything around the back. We've got 2 full packs of slabs, which equate to about 45 metres. Plus, we've got our cement stockpiled, our rubbish, more slabs. We've got this sand here for use here, and then this sand here for use here. So, ideally, there's nothing else to come round bar maybe a few more slabs that will be coming Monday, Tuesday. Gaz is just cutting a joint in at the customer's request. In the threshold of that door, we left a full slab. We thought it'd look better, but the customer wanted a joint in it, so we're just cutting one in rather than taking it out. With a grinder, putting a 6mm joint in. We'll set the mixer up now, get mixing, start laying here. Okay, so a bit of messing around this morning. We're just cutting halves, getting ready for next week. Obviously we've got all the stuff around, as I've said, and then we have been dropping in this ducting for the customer's hot tub. It's going to be wide up over here, so we've just had to dig a trench out and drop that in. But we're now going to start running these slabs out, notch it up corner for that pipe, and the customer can cut it off when he's fed the armoured cable through. You know, we should get nicely probably to, I'd like to think, here by lunchtime. So yeah, looking good, happy man, can't complain. So we're getting there slowly, look. We're laying. However, there's a debate raging on. Mackey's, Burger King. I'm saying Burger King's personally my favourite. What are you saying, Bert?
Burger King. All day.
What are you saying, guys?
Burger King. All day.
Burger King. We're saying, yeah, a burger's a tenner, but you get a belly buster for a tenner. You get 3 burgers, it tastes thing. In Mackey's, you can spend 50. I can kick in £20 of Mackey's on my own.
Have a fart.
Fart and gone.
Yeah, go on, you're hungry.
I'll tell you what, this is back. I'll tell you mine first. My go-to meal, when I go to Mackey's for myself, I will have a double £1/4 with cheese meal, large.
Yep.
Right, and I've downsized it, and I have a chicken sandwich on its own and an hamburger on its own with it. Oh, yeah. But I used to have 2 hamburgers. I've gone down a burger now, I'm not an animal. So I have 3 burgers, that's my go-to meal. What's yours?
I get the double whopper thing, not double whopper, what is it called?
Mackey's run about now.
£1/4. Large, obviously.
I think that's the only burger that's decent.
I'll get the wrap of the day, whatever it is, because why not?
Nah.
I'll get chicken selects.
They're for the ladies, mate.
Probably a couple of nuggets, a hamburger, cheeseburger, and McFlurry probably.
I thought I was bad. What are you doing?
Mine's Big Mac meal large.
Yeah.
2 cheeseburgers and normally 20 nugs as well.
20 nugs. Gaz, what are you saying? What's your go-to?
I'm in too good shape to not to eat.
Hey!
Gaz don't eat that kind of filth, do you, pal?
No, chicken sandwich.
What, just a chicken sandwich meal on its own?
Yeah, a cheeseburger.
Oh, whatever, mate. I think you're a secret eater, mate. You're one of them that sits at home eating multi-packs of Chris crying at night, aren't you?
I used to be, that's what
I don't eat no. I don't eat
I
no.
reckon he's a fillet of fish guy.
Oh, mate, hold me back. Hold me back. Hold me back. Fillet of fish.
No one eats that.
We've got someone here whose family member works at McDonald's, and we've heard on full thing that fillet of fish.
One of the most
They have
popular.
6 of them. They have 6 of them, and they're in the freezer for 7 months at a time.
One of the most popular items.
It's actually one of the most popular. You've got vegans, vegetarians.
Ugh.
Who else?
Scum. Yeah, Muslims.
Muslims eat them. Halal. Is it because the fish halal?
God knows.
I don't know.
They're just chucking explosions out.
I suppose if you get caught with a hook, it's kind of thingy. So anyway, let's crack on with this patio. Who are you talking to?
You.
Like that?
Honestly, I will stand
That is
you
no way to start a recording,
up. I
Connor.
don't care. Turn that radio
Watch
off
your
again.
mouth.
will
I
stand
can't
you
put
up.
the radio on when we're recording because
Friday.
YouTube throws it off. YouTube has a paddy about copyright infringement.
He has to get a license to play it, mate.
Correct. Somebody knows.
Oh, fucking Brian knows those.
Oh, and stop swearing, you little animal. Anyway, back to... We're trying to look like professionals.
We're not professional.
Right, anyway. Someone is here. Someone's here with a little squeegee in the trowel. Squeegee in the trowel. Right, we're laying this bit and we're going home. That's it, it's
Proper
Friday.
professional, that.
Proper professional. We've done enough. We've done about 85, 90 metres this week. We're done. So, trap down here. We've got to trim the ends off because of the thingy with the joints and blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, we're going to be laid up to here shortly. And then we're going, well, we've got to wash the front down, clean up, go home. Done. Happy days. Okay, so that is about us finished for the week and for Friday. It's about 12:30, 1 o'clock. Just cleaning up on the way out, cleaning the tools up, getting tidy. But I've got to say, I'm amazed and pretty impressed. I hope you guys would feel the same. I thought it was a round of applause there. Come on, boys, pat on the back. Like I say, to get, what's that? Do you reckon 90 metres?
Not far off, is it? Yeah.
Probably about 90 metres of porcelain, laid, cut in and finished, including 2 recessed manholes in 4.5 days, if that really, because we've had a bit of stop starting. So yeah, onwards and upwards next week, running straight rows, easy bits, all set out, ready to go. So we've just got to blast it down here. So yeah, come on, how many teams are out there turning that kind of work over in 4 days? Not many. Takes some people weeks and weeks to do that kind of work. But yeah, teamwork, dream work. You proud of yourself, Ryan?
A little bit.
I was going to say, come on, I don't think we've ever got that amount done in that amount of time, ever. So, well earned shandy and a burger now. For the benefit of the tape, Connor was having a shandy, aren't you, mate?
No.
Absolutely not. I'm having no. We don't advocate that kind of behaviour at all. So I'll be having a shandy, but what these boys do is up to them. So anyway, a little clean up on the way out, and we'll see you at the pub in about, well, for you it's the 2nd. Okay, so we're all done for the week. We're just chilling now. I've had a burger and chips. What did you reckon, Connor?
It was a solid 8 out of 10.
I'd give it an 8 out of 10. I'm not too keen on a brioche bun.
Bit dry.
It was a bit dry for me.
But we don't
I'm a standard guy. But anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. Make sure you tune in next week and enjoy your Sundays. I'll see you next week.